fight super hard. Well, bronze level 1 is really good, so maybe that's enough to try and stack a big wave early.
Yeah, if you're just playing for the 1v1, the 2v2, sorry, that makes sense.
And also, everyone besides Azir hates playing into this champion, right? Like, the amount of value that Life is going to be able to get on this Braum is humongous. And the level top here, there's no way Keen sees this one coming.
All right, and Meganar is in perfect time. There is the hop forward into the crush, and Keen, nowhere that he can go. He calls the Meek, but the Meek is not kinging. Klid is going to miss the cocoon and not care. And then just
dives, pulling through, and it's a lead, but it's nothing that if you're KT you have to be worried about.
Well, there's Emperor's Divide. You might have to be worried about this if you're Hanwha Life, as Zeker is going to try and bounce over the wall. He does, and then he goes to the Death Chamber. BDD's Azir picking up first.
Oh, so that's going to be an opportunity for Aiming to pick himself up that turret plate, and we're still going to get the 4v4. Keen needs to be careful.
Yeah, Cocoon is going to miss as there's the Cyclone. Cuz just gets it done. Keen locks up the kill. More knockups are going to come forward. Cuz steals away the Rift Herald. Hanwha Life Esports just obliterated around the Herald.
That's such a big moment for KT. Klid goes down again, and they're
Another
not done.
one! I've seen this before. There's the shield. A Daybreak Zenith Blade comes on through, and there finally is the flash. I just don't know whether it's going to be enough, and BDD's flashing onto turrets.
Viper can't die.
Yeah, but if he does it, okay, because he's just showing off now. Gets over the wall. Now Klid's getting taken down so extraordinarily low. Well, I guess he thought that he wasn't going to be able to escape. Didn't have flash, so I guess there's that. Okay, so not entirely sure what he said, but maybe he said something to justify staying in there. I think he just told everyone to back. As Dominus is going to be popped here as Klid and Kingen trying to fight this one out. That's a lot of value with the Cull the Meek as they are getting the heck out of here because there's a Wukong that's turned up. Kingen's going to get stunned and Klid could not offer enough back. Oh no, and now KT here on this turret might just be destroyed. As Solar Flare going to be used to stop her back. That is so Lehens, and he's just dead.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Viper didn't get a kill.
Yeah.
This series really is just valuable. I say as he moves up.
Well, Lehens is just going to throw a Solar Flare in. There is the Chains of Corruption. They're all going to throw everything at the door, and it seems... oh no, Keen shows himself once again. Klid's going to move in. All right. Can the dive work? As the slice and dice was beautiful, but now Life is going to turn up. The core drinker value was massive. Keen's still going to be taken down because Kingen was tanking the turret forever. But in the meantime, they're going to lose an inner turret in mid lane, and Chains of Corruption instantly cleansed.
Viper!
Really nice, but see you later, Viper, and he loses all of those stacks. Well, not all of them, but a lot.
And all your stacks!
Physical pain!
Well,
just pay attention to the mid game. The mid lane, sorry, Hanwha Life Esports are pushing down. They're going to stop the... No, they're not. They're not going to fight. Maybe that's what it is. As Klid going to get Solar Flared. Keen looking for his opportunity. He's going to flash in! And there goes Klid up into the sky. And he's going to come down into his doom. Aiming times the piercing arrow beautifully. That is the jungler, ladies and gentlemen. Kingen, he'll be able to get some bounty gold. But I just...
they can trade something. They'll get a turret here towards the bottom half of the map. Viper is going to get dissuaded by Keen existing, but that's never a worthwhile trade, right? And the issues for Klid continue as he and Life try to set up a trap. The trap does not work even remotely. Stink up those waves.
Oh, Solar Flare. Oh, Klid! He comes out of the Death Chamber and they want to put him immediately straight back in there. He does land back onto Earth, and there is a big Gnar into the wall. Cuz goes golden, whirling death. Oh no! The miss time is going to come in as BDD. I don't know about that one, and there's the cash in for Viper!
But I am worried much more about...
Chains of Corruption land, and that is just Aiming getting a solo kill onto Zeka.
That might be it.
Nice 5 items done for the Draven.
Cuz?
Yeah, Cuz just going to look for Viper here, and he just gets on top of him. The flash has to come through as Cuz is just fighting, and there goes the Draven. The Braum's dead as well. And we were saying that Hanwha, there might have been an opportunity after BDD kind of threw himself into their base, but then they got just destroyed. Cuz finding a hero moment, and yeah, this could just be the end of it. As in goes Lehens, he'll find the Zenith Blade onto Zeker as well. Cuz fighting against this Jace, and he's got a G8. He'll be absolutely all right as aiming just throws a piercing arrow. And in the meantime, Keen and BDD are getting work done. The Emperor's Divide comes through, and KT will win the 2-1 over Hanwha Life Esports, and they will claim sole possession of 4th place here in the LCK.
Oh.
And they'll celebrate a little bit as well as Chains of Corruption come down, but the Nexus is going to save Life's life on Hanwha Life, and they managed to take it down. KT, every time they play with our hearts, and every time